That's a life medal. It bestows a bunch of mysterious and mystical effects on whoever carries it. What kind of effects? Don't ask me, I don't actually know. You should find out for yourself. I'm pretty sure it's a real bargain at 800 rupees. I don't have any money. Later, though, maybe. Oh, please take a look at the other things I have for sale. Please. I need money so I can afford an actual generator so I don't have to keep biking. God, I'm so tired. So we'll do that. There we go. And I can never get away from this thing. I can never get away from this thing. Leave me alone, you piece of crap. I feel like I have to get one like that. Because I don't feel like I'm not doing any damage when he does. Am I doing any damage when I do that to him? Oh, I am. Neat. Look at that. Yes, well, I did want to see that Avalug, but perhaps not at the cost of my life. So I suppose my freezing digits, and I will be off. Alright, bye, Volo. I still don't 100% trust you, but bye. Hopefully you're a good person. If not, I guess I can call back to this later. Am I gonna have to fight these Murkrow now? Hello. Oh no. It's a murder. Oh, that's so good. No, stop. Oh, God. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, fine. Find me. Leave me alone. I'm grabbing the thing. Go away. Can I get down there? Nope. Oh, that's an abyss too. It's not even water. Look at that. Real smart stuff on my part.
Say, you want to hear about some of my research?
Sure.
Okay, bud, prepare to be amazed. I made a huge discovery while I was out doing my field research. So get a load of this. Apparently there are walls and statues.
Okay. At the very least, I don't think we'll get hurt. Oh, I was wrong. Hello, and welcome back to another stream of my Masuda hunts for Shiny Talonflame. My name is Ectric, and we are here in another stream. We are 725 eggs in, and still haven't got it. But, you know, we're going to keep going for it. It's a little late, but that's okay. I'm going to have some fun, and I hope you are excited for that. And if you are, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already. It really helps the channel. We'll catch every single stream of every series that we do as they come out, and you will have a great time doing it. But welcome to the stream, EnzoCraft and Nicholas. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you being here. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I was doing a bunch of cooking after I went for some exercise, so a little bit flustered, a little bit I didn't get a chance to shower, so I apologize, but we are here now. I can't express how much I was so happy seeing you stream again. It's been so long. Welcome back, Nicholas. I'm so glad to have you here. Thank you so much for being here. Greetings, fellow content creator. Welcome, Infinite. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're doing well today. Have I seen your content before? Let me check your channel real quick. I'm gonna go to your channel, because I don't think I've seen you here before. Oh, awesome. So you do some game content. Good to see. I'll throw a subscribe. Welcome to the stream, though. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. And welcome Cyber Army as well. So glad to have everyone here. Hope you're all doing well. We are just going to continue on with our hunt for Talonflame, and we're going to just have to hang out and chat while we wait for it. No, but I'm here because Microwave has sent me over your link over Discord. Awesome. Well, glad to have you here. Thank you so much for being here. Also, thank you. I appreciate it. No problem. Always got to support fellow content creators. Super duper important. I love to pass the love around, so definitely, if anyone in chat wants to go check out Infinite's channel, go look at and maybe give him a subscription. Feels like a part of my evening was missing something vital. I'm happy to hear you've been having fun. Yeah. So today I got back from work, watched the ending of a movie we started. My fiance and I started yesterday. She ended up falling asleep in the middle of it, so we finished it today. It was Operation Mincemeat, which was a fascinating movie. Honestly, it's about a fascinating historical event where British intelligence actually fooled the Germans in World War II into moving their forces away from where they were going to invade. To the point where they were able to invade Italy and get Mussolini out of power within weeks, all because they pretended that there was some important correspondence on a dead body that washed up in Spain, and they basically faked the dead body, faked the intelligence, and had to make it believable so that German intelligence would think it was actual correspondence and not fake stuff and not a ruse. And it was just fascinating to hear about all of the thought that went into this entire production and this entire operation. So it was really, really fascinating. I make memes for him. In fact, his latest video is one of my creations. Oh, nice! That's awesome. Bamboozle 100. Yeah, seriously, it was super duper fascinating. Highly recommend the movie. Also, I listened to a podcast called The World's Greatest Con, and they actually talk about this in a little bit more depth than the movie goes into. Highly recommend that podcast as well. It's really, really good. Infinite, thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate that. Glad to have you here, and I hope to see you around more often, my friend. Thought it was going to be about cannibals. No cannibals. It's called mincemeat because they had to use a dead body to hold the papers and stuff like that. It was so fascinating, and like it turns out that like it was almost messed up because they were basically what happened was they were relying on those papers being intercepted by the Germans while en route from like when the body was found to getting to Spain's government, which was technically neutral but sort of friendly towards the Nazis. They were basically relying on the Germans being able to have access to it, but because Spain was so interested in remaining at least visibly neutral, they were like so adamant about getting these papers back to Britain that they almost didn't give the Germans enough time to intercept the information at all. So they actually had the issue of it working Spain being too nice to them and too much in their favor. It's fascinating. Let's release these and move on to the next one. But I highly, highly recommend going and checking that out. What the heck is going on my face? Huh. I wonder if there was some... So on Saturday, I don't know if I mentioned this in my stream yesterday, but I went and did a river cleanup event, volunteer event, and I went down to and was picking up trash around a river in a town about half an hour away. And unlike most of the other volunteers, I actually went down basically to the river's edge, in the brush and stuff like that, getting garbage, because there was a hole in the fence that my partner and I went through to go grab stuff. I'm pretty sure I talked about this, but I was climbing around in the brush. Maybe I got a little bit of poison ivy or something, because I got like a weird red patch on my face, and I don't know how that would have happened. But welcome to the stream, Ian and Oodles. Thank you so much for being here. So glad to have you. I won't lie, I felt very lost halfway through your explanation, but seeing your passion about it makes me happy for you. I apologize for not being more clear about my description, but definitely go check out the movie Operation Mincemeat. You'll probably get a much better explanation than my half-baked ramblings. But I appreciate you at least being entertained by, my passion for it, because it is very fascinating. I love learning about history. I did not like history class as much, but I love learning about history. My favorite time period to learn about is probably the American Civil War. I'm fascinated by all of the aspects of that war, but I'll really learn about pretty much any history. I also really like learning about Roman history, and like ancient empires and stuff. It's just very fascinating to hear about. Wait, you were talking about a movie? I thought you were talking about the actual event. I was, but the movie is fairly accurate. So I would say watch the movie. It seemed, at least to me, seemed fairly accurate based on what I had learned about it from the podcast. Seeing how I have 2 brain cells barely functioning, you're absolutely all right. All right, well, thank you, Nicholas. I appreciate that it might not be my fault, but at the same time, I strive to be able to pass on knowledge well. Got a Pack Attack raid. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Thank you so much for raiding. Welcome, EnzoCraft. Glad to have you here. So what's the next Pokemon when you get the Shiny Bird? I think the next Pokemon what did we decide? What was it? I had one. I definitely had one. I think it was... Oh, it was Galarian Zigzagoon. That's the one. I wanted to get the Red Rat. And Patterson got his Shiny Rolls. Oh, congratulations, Patterson. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for raiding. For those of you who do not know, Patterson is another Pokemon streamer. Go check out his channel. He does some shiny hunting as well. And he apparently just got a Rolls. But welcome, Raiders. Thank you, Declan, for joining as well. And welcome, Team Boyles. Glad to have everyone here. Hope you are all doing well. For those of you who are new here, my name is Ectric. I do Pokemon streaming. I do a bunch of other streams that are also Nintendo related, including some Zelda stuff, some Mario stuff. I recently started learning how to speedrun Wii Sports. So there's a bunch of different crap that goes on this channel, and I try to stream around this time of night, starting a little earlier, but around this time of night on most weekdays. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, consider liking and subscribing. Helps out the channel. You'll be able to catch every single stream of every series that we do, and you will have a wonderful time. But thank you so much for being here. And congratulations on getting that shiny, Patterson. How many eggs did it end up being? And Nicholas, thank you so much for plugging the channel. Team Boyle, we secretly cook Pokemon alive and send them to restaurants. We'll turn trainers Pokemon into food and make them eat it. Yikes. Appreciate the channel? No problem. I appreciate you being here and passing on the love. Raids are always, it's always I'm sure that everyone, is thankful whenever raid, but it really is like, you're trusting your audience with someone new, and I take that responsibility seriously, and I appreciate that, so thank you. I honestly lost count, don't have a cool counter like you. Yeah, I might have mentioned this in your stream a while back, but I actually created a program to specifically update a text file on my computer, so I went way too difficult with it. I think there is a way to just literally have a timer or a counter within OBS without doing all of that extra stuff, but I like coding, so it sounded like more fun to figure out how to code it in C# rather than figuring out the window to go in OBS and looking up tutorials that way. I'm expanding the team's name. Never thought of it that kind of way. Yeah. I mean, it's honestly, it's just, you know, obviously when we go on raids, sometimes I don't even know the streamer when we're going to raid, but it is the, you know, it not only is it a kind thing for you to do to pass on your followers, but it's you know, the responsibility of the person being raided to, you know, show them a good time, give them a nice community to hopefully enjoy becoming a part of. So I will never take raids lightly, because it really does. It is a very, very kind thing for anyone to do, and it is kind for people to join in on those raids and give a new streamer a chance. So I will never take that for granted. Bye, guys. I'll be in Discord. All right, Enzo. Thank you so much for joining, and hope to see you around sometime soon again. It works, so it's worth it. Exactly. It works well. I had fun creating it. Well, it mostly works. Some of the functionalities don't work. Some of the buttons just don't do what they're supposed to do. So, but luckily I have a backdoor in which I can, like, edit a configuration file and change things around. So all of the things that need to work. Is Team Boyle gonna boil some eggs? Jeez. We cook Pokemon alive. Preach. Exactly, yeah. It's just... I'm constantly thankful that anyone is here to chat, and the fact that people will, you know, send multiple people at once to give me a shot to entertain, because that's honestly what I love doing. Is I love making people laugh, love, you know, teaching people, love just providing happiness to people. That's really how I find satisfaction in life, is making other people happy. Whether that be through making people laugh, giving people some new knowledge, whatever it ends up being, that's how I get enjoyment out of my life, and that's how I drive purpose out of my life. So, you know, may not be everyone's cup of tea, but it's mine. So, the fact that I get that opportunity with these streams, even if it's just as much as, you know, providing a nice space for people to just chill and hang out, that's all I can ask for. For else, that red piece is useless, kind of dangerous to eat, so we'll rip it out and then... Oh, Jesus. Enzo, yikes. Absolute same Ectric, honestly. It's so sad, though, people take advantage of kindness. Yeah, I mean... I'm generally a pretty optimistic person when it comes to people in general. Obviously, there are people out there that will take advantage, but I think that deep down, if people's general, you know, needs are met, and if you treat people with a certain amount of respect, most of the time, people will be good back to you. And if you do get screwed over, then they're not worthy of your kindness in the future. You know, obviously, don't leave yourself open to being seriously taken advantage of for a long period of time, but at the same time, give people the benefit of the doubt, and I find that generally ends up working out to most people being super duper kind and respectful back to you. Really demotivates me personally when giving positivity to others. And I mean, it's also, you know, you got everyone has different experiences with that kind of thing. I've been lucky enough that in my life I haven't been seriously screwed over by providing kindness and having someone take advantage of that. I have not really been taken advantage of, so I do not know that necessarily my anecdotal experience is the experience, but it does inform my, you know, philosophy on life, for sure. Though what most people are like that, it can be draining, but I agree. Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously, it can definitely be draining constantly, you know, trying to be as nice to people as possible and stuff like that, but at the same time, I have a petrifying need to be liked, so it's easier than the anxiety of someone not liking me. thank you so much for joining me, Declan. Hope you have a wonderful night, and hope to see you around soon. And calling shiny? I hope you are correct. Thank you for joining in on that wonderful raid, and hope to see you around sometime soon. Who wants to join Team Boyle? It sounds like your what was that from Jimmy Neutron? I think Carl had a Boyle at one point. Is his last name actually Boyle? I don't remember. Or no, there was in Fairly Odd Parents there was a kid with a Boyle that was like evil and like wanted to rule the world or something like that. I don't remember exactly. It's been a while since I watched either of those shows, but I definitely remember. Carl, there was an episode where Carl had like an alien baby and it looked like a really large boil. And then in Fairly Odd Parents there was a, side character that had a boil on his face, so that's what that reminds me of. All that to say, Team Boyle. Don't like evil Team Cinetanks. That's fair. The only evil team I want to join is Team Skull, because they're so hilarious. Got to jump into lurk mode, Ectric, but I'll be in the background. Thank you so much for lurking, Patterson, and yeah, absolutely. If you're able to hop in chat, that's wonderful. If you can, if you're lurking, that's what I normally do anyway. So appreciate the lurking just as much as if you're in chat. Rather eat berries and puffins than actual Pokemon. That is completely fair. If I'm some weird demented skinny black boy to others, I'm alright with that. You know what? That kind of confidence is necessary, I would say. Obviously, there are some people that don't like me, and I accept that. There are some people that, will probably find me annoying. There will probably be some people that, find me to be facetious, possibly. But, I'm okay with that, but at the same time, I am going to do my darndest to make everyone like me. I'll die trying, but, it'll never actually happen, but I can always strive for that. Yeah, exactly, Nicholas. Thank you so much, Patterson, for rating again. This team isn't going to rule the world, just boil them. I kind of prefer Team Skull's general nuisance. No problem, always try to support. I appreciate that, Patterson, I really do. Do we think we'll get it below 800? I feel like no. I feel like it's going to be... Let's see. My worst ever was 878. Maybe 892. I think this is going to be my worst one. Team Boyle, I don't know what the hell you're on right now, but these messages are crazy. As long as you have your fiance, I think that's what it's called. Yes, and you guys are happy, that's what matters. Exactly. And yes, it is called fiance. Although technically, it is, because it's derived from the French, it is actually a gendered spelling. So because I am marrying, my fiance is a woman, technically there are 2 E's. Which is weird, but French is weird, so technically I am a fiancé the way you spelled it, except with a little chick over the E, because the male version only has 1 E, female version has 2 E's. It's dumb, shouldn't be that way. I prefer to have both of them be fiancé with 2 E's, because I think that's more fancy schmancy, but they should standardize it regardless. Fancy me gusta. Exactly. Got the little chick over the E, and there's 2 E's in fiancé for the female, but for the male it is 1 E with the chica. Mainly shadow Pokemon, fire types, shadow Pokemon. Gotcha. What kind of what kind of Pokemon do Team Boyle use? That honestly, other than the fact that they would literally never allow to have a team that actually cooks Pokemon, I feel like that'd be a cool basis for an actual evil team in a Pokemon game. I feel like it'd have to be a fan-made game, but Team Boyle could be a fun one to do. Makes sense for fire types. Wait a minute, shadow Pokemon. I mean, fire and ghost would probably make most sense. We have 4. My main Pokemon is a Shadow Blaziken. Ooh, Blaziken's so much fun. Favorite Pokemon ever. Granted, first Pokemon ever, but still. Favorite Pokemon. I don't think it'll ever be dethroned. I've got way too much of an emotional attachment to Help to ever have it dethroned. But Manectric's definitely up there. I love Manectric as well. Rayquaza's my favorite legendary. I really like Rowlet. I like Boltund. Trying to think of some other ones. I actually really like Lantern. It's a cool mon. The typing's really unique as well. I think sometime I should do a tier list of all Pokemon. What's the Shadow Blaziken? I think that's from Mystery Dungeon, or XD Gale of Darkness. One of the non-mainline Pokemon games. There was a function where the evil team was like corrupting Pokemon and turning them into shadow Pokemon. I've never played the game, so I don't know the exact lore, but technically they would like corrupt them and it would like make them more powerful, but they were also like suffering or something like that. So they were, and you could purify them, so they were called shadow Pokemon. And a Blaziken would be a Blaziken that has been corrupted that way. I literally work on a cafe on a different region, which is Renvar, by the way, made by PokeClan. Oh, cool! That's awesome. XD Gale of Darkness. Thank you, Team Boyle. Coolest idea. Yeah, I need to play some more of the sideline Pokemon games, for sure. Sounded like an edgy 2010s OC. I mean, pretty much. Honestly, the only thing that might be inaccurate about that is I think the game came out in like 2007 or something like that. But other than that, yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah, XE Gale of Darkness I want to try out. I need to try out Mystery Dungeon. I really want to try out the rescue team ones on the GBA. There are a couple of different ones that I want to try. And I also feel like I should go and try out, whatchamacallit again? Ranger. Although I have to do that one as a recorded series, not a stream series, because I would need to use my computer's touchscreen, which is only on my laptop, and my laptop doesn't have enough USB ports for all of the, the microphone, the camera, all of that kind of stuff. So I would have to actually do it as a recorded series, a recorded video series. Do you have Gale of Darkness? I probably have the ROM of it, but I don't think I have the game itself now. I'll send some screenshots of Renvar in the Discord soon. Sounds good again. That sounds cool. Love to play those games too, Ectric, but recording myself doing it so I can look back at it when I'm older. Honestly, that was one of the things that actually kind of made me want to do the channel, was being able to have, for posterity, my reaction to new games. That's why I started doing, like the Pokemon Nuzlocke ones that I started off with, was because I really enjoyed, like, Original 151's content, or United Gamer, Vinny and Dylan. Those two were, like, a big inspiration for me. But the reason I also wanted to do, like, the Mario 64 or the Zelda Ocarina of Time going into it was I wanted to, for posterity, save my reaction to those types of games, especially the Zelda ones, because at the time my fiance and I were living separately. We weren't engaged at that point, but we were living separately, and I really wanted her to be able to see my reactions to all the little things, because Zelda's her favorite series, and I thought that it would be really cool if, I just had, for posterity, my reaction to all these different games and stuff like that. I'm gonna get a water type? Alright, sounds good, Ian. My profile pic is literally a Glaceon on a gorilla. Jeez. Yeah, I can't see it. It's too small for me to be able to see it, but yikes. Perfect for my free motives. I feel that so much. I think it'd be really nice to be able to look back at a version of ourselves with first impressions. Exactly. Also, it's like a time capsule of, like, my life at the time, because if you look back at my earliest videos, I talk about how, you know, grad school's going and getting my PhD and stuff like that, and it's crazy. And you get to see my reaction to, you know, COVID starting to happen, because I started my channel 2 weeks before COVID lockdown started. So really, it's like it's a time capsule of my life, being able to check out exactly how you know, my reactions to the world and the things going on in my life. Because, you know, when I started the channel, I was going for a PhD, and then by half a year later, I was already in a job search after graduating out with a master's. So, you know, I had a lot of life changes that are forever recorded in posterity, you know, indirectly through my channel, which is really cool. I'll join Team Boyle if I get a shiny World's Teed. Jeez. Shiny at 856? I'll take that, Cyber Army. I will definitely take that, for sure. Can I have an unpurified Shadow Snorlax? Got screenshots ready? I'll have to check them out after the stream, Ian. But definitely post them into the Discord. Alright. I'm thinking... I think I said like 892, right? I think that's going to be my guess. It's going to be slightly longer than my longest hunt. Obviously, I'll take, you know, 751, but... I mean, 70-year-old Ectric on retirement can look at those and call himself a young and back in your day. Exactly. Honestly, you know, I don't know how long I would be able to do this. I would love to do this for as long as I'm allowed to. I have so much fun doing this, and at this time in my life, I cannot foresee myself getting sick of this and there being a time when I don't want to do this in some shape or form. Maybe it would be I do it like, you know, do streams just kind of haphazardly, and it's much less frequently, and I'm not trying to grow the channel or anything like that. It's literally just hanging out. But for now, I don't see myself ever, you know, wanting to not do this. Obviously, things change, but I at this point, I foresee myself doing this as long as y'all are watching. So. You know Greevil from Gale of Darkness. I've never played Gale of Darkness, so no, I do not. Give me motivation to do something similar after you're doing great. I appreciate that, Nicholas. It really does mean to, you know, I don't know if I consider myself a role model per se, but I'm happy to. It's very humbling and gratifying to hear that I'm an inspiration in any way, shape, or form for something positive. You know. Always good to hear that I'm providing some sort of example for someone in an aspect that I'm proud of. So I do appreciate that for sure. I travel all over, but mainly I stay in Sinnoh. Ooh, Sinnoh's a fun place to be. Of course, I'm in Kalos. I don't see a lot of traders around my route. A little bit of a secluded route or route. Know what I'm trying to find. Upon further research, Streamlabs is your only choice for making a universal promotional command. Alright, whatever. Maybe I'll get it eventually. I do really appreciate you continuing to do that research, Lucy, and I do. Maybe, you know, I'll probably end up biting the bullet and getting it at some point. I did not want to get Streamlabs if I didn't have to. Hopefully it works with regular OBS and I don't need to get Streamlabs OBS, because if that's the case, then I'm not gonna bother. But hopefully it'll work anyway, and I can just get the bot, and that'll be it. Maybe. All right. All the caveats in the world. But yeah, thank you so much for the research, and I will eventually work on implementing that. Right now, I'm kind of like with work. I've got like a lot of stuff going on. Over the weekend I had one volunteer event. I got another one tomorrow, which, by the way, means I'm not going to be streaming for super duper long. tonight, but it, just means that I haven't had much time to do stuff outside of, work, the streams that I've been able to do, and, general life stuff. Of course, it's more like seeing you do it and be happy. I want to keep doing it myself. I really do appreciate that. And yeah, I definitely am super duper happy doing this. I am truly grateful that I found this kind of outlet where I can do something that I love doing regardless of an audience, and have an audience for it, have people enjoying hanging out with me while I do it. So, if I had the choice between doing this silently in my room for hours on end and doing this and being able to interact with all you lovely folks, I'd take all you lovely folks, 13 times out of 10. I did have this one achievement I made happen today, if you'd like to hear. Of course, Nicholas. Let us know what you achieved. Take the time you need. It's not the most important thing in the world. Yeah, obviously, you got, I got you lovely mods here to plug any channels, and it's not that difficult, even if there's no mods, for me to just click on the channel and plug it myself, but dang it, I want the command. Hello, the Liverpool Academy player here. Welcome, Halo Gaming. Thank you so much for joining. Do you want me to call you Liverpool Academy or Halo Gaming? Whatever you want me to call you, I will call you. But thank you so much for being here. Hope you're having a wonderful evening, and hope you will enjoy yourself. We're just kind of chatting while we're hoping for a shiny, better than, double Masuda odds. I'm going to send them in Discord now. I'm not going to give spoilers to the fake mons we made. Okay, sounds good, Ian. We have a Pokemon Egg Factory. We hatch newborn Pokemon. Jeez. Give this man a shiny already. Coco, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. And yeah, I appreciate the sentiment. I want my shiny, dang it. Just call me Santos? Alright, Santos. Sounds good to me. Glad to have you here. And hope to see you around more often. But even if you can only make it now, I appreciate you being here for however long you're able to stay. I told Zed and Microwave that this, and they kept calling me a fancy businessman. But I recently had a meeting with Facebook's market team where we went over research I did for them. That's awesome. I actually have my fiance has a friend who works at Facebook as like a computer scientist. So that's awesome. Super exciting stuff. I'm sure there's NDAs around it, but so I won't ask about the specifics about what research you were doing. But that's super cool. Very excited for you, and hope that it, continues working out for you. Gotta go, Ectric. Bye, boss. Bye, Coco. Have a good night. All right, Declan, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you around again sometime soon. I used to play football and basketball, and now I play soccer. Nice. I was never good at soccer. I went to I played for 1 year in Little League growing up. I think I was like 5 or 6, and then I went to a camp. I cried and had my mom take me home early. So, baseball was always my sport growing up. I was a much bigger fan of baseball, and when I went to baseball camp, I had a blast. So it was really just the fact that I didn't like soccer that much. And then basketball, actually, that is what I did as exercise today, as I went and played some basketball. By myself, well, actually not by myself. My fiance was also there because we went on a walk first, and I was originally gonna play basketball by myself, but she was like, I'll go and shoot basketball for a little bit, and then we ended up staying for like half an hour, and I was running around and shooting a lot. She was just kind of like taking free throws and stuff like that, but it was a lot of fun. I'm not good at it. I miss a ton, and I don't know how to dribble very effectively, and I can't do layups very well, but it is good exercise, good cardio, so I'm trying to take advantage of my competitive aspect and trying to get better at shooting basketball and stuff like that. But yeah. And I love playing football as well, although I don't have a big enough group to be able to do so. They legit contacted me with another project after the meeting, so really excited and feeling achieved for once I'm doing something by myself. That's so awesome, Nicholas. I'm super happy for you. I wish you the best of luck, but that's awesome. Super duper awesome. Just sent them now? Alright, Ian. Sounds good. Tom Brady lost? Yeah. I'm actually a Packers fan, so I wasn't too bummed about that personally, but I mean, he was playing with, you know, basically some college students and you know, a Roomba, so, and he barely lost, so, he's still an incredible player, so I wouldn't be too worried about him. Once he gets some of his receivers back, he should be fine. If you can guess what team I used to play for, I'll give you a shiny. I'm gonna say the Raiders, if I had to guess. I've always been told to get most of the things I work for with luck, so this research person I have, I can finally say to myself I have a way to prove myself I'm worth it. Listen, first of all, I don't think that it's necessarily true that you got everything else through luck. But, I mean, obviously luck is a part of pretty much anything you do. But at the same time, you put yourself in a position that luck meant something. So, I wouldn't worry too much about, you know, people saying that you got lucky. Everyone gets lucky in some way, shape, or form. You have to have things go a certain way for them to pan out the way they did. And they could have panned out worse, but they also could have panned out better. So, I mean, in the end, it's really just about making sure that you put yourself in the best position to take advantage of any breaks that you can get. I stopped playing soccer a few years ago since the people kept saying I accidentally kicked their shins too much. I never had that issue, but I was also 5, so... We also have donation stations where you donate your Pokemon. Jeez. Thank you, Ectric, sincerely. No problem, Nicholas. I wish you nothing but success, and excited to hear more of your exploits and your successes in the future. Nope, the soccer game I play for was Paris Saint-Germain and Manchester United. Oh, that's awesome. Like actually on the team, or like in the system. But that's super cool. I was never a soccer player, but I have heard of Man United. Not so much Paris Saint-Germain. I know a bit about the Premier League. I know a bit about MLS, and I know Bayern Munich and Barcelona. Those are like the teams I know. Very, very basic knowledge of soccer, but I do enjoy watching it. But the football team I used to play for is the Rams. Oh, that's awesome. I have the jersey on. That's so cool. The St. Louis version or the LA version? Will you donate your Pokemon to us, Ectric? No! I'm not... Listen, I can't pick the mean option of dialogue for characters that I dislike in video games. You think I'm going to willingly give up my Pokemon to be boiled? No. I agree so much, Ectric. It's just mostly my family that's so mean about it, but they'll see I'm not just all luck. Well, I'm sorry to hear that your family, you know, isn't as supportive as they could be, but know that you have me rooting for you. So if that helps at all, and I think you're taking the right attitude towards it in, you know, using it as motivation rather than demotivation. Unlike the posters I have all along my wall, which are demotivator posters, including one that says knowledge. I believe the children are our future, and that terrifies me. I love my demotivational posters. My grandmother gave me a calendar of them, and I ended up just taking the calendar pages and putting them on my wall as demotivation posters, and they're so much fun. Poke Chris, welcome to the stream. One time I wanted to hunt shiny Garchomp, and it took me 3 years, and it took 99,032 attempts? Holy crap! Now that's dedication, man. That is awesome. Also, sucks that you had to wait that long, but I bet it was so satisfying when you finally got it, for sure. And Alola, Dazzling Shell, thank you so much for being here. What's your least favorite Pokemon? Illumise. You know what? You're right, Team Boiler. If I ever get an Illumise, I will definitely hand it over to you. I do despise with all of my heart Illumise. Volbeat, not as much, but right up there. It does actually. I'm usually my only cheerleader, so I'm grateful. Well, I'm happy to be in your corner as well, and I'm sure that Zed feels the exact same way. I'm sure that all of us in the chat feel the same way. I'm sure Microwave feels that way. You got a lot of people rooting for you. If not in IRL, then on the internet. Say, Ectric, anyone here got a cup food that I could borrow? No, unfortunately I evolved mine already. Sorry. Dear God, that's a big number. Seriously. 99k isn't too much. Those are baby numbers. Big not bit. Shake my head autocorrect. I hate autocorrect. It's so frustrating. For sure. I'm not putting that much time into getting whatever that is. That's rough. I have practice tomorrow? Well, good luck at practice tomorrow, Santos. Oh, boy. One of these days we'll get a shiny. Huh, my first half was gone. Well, it was like half a one, to be fair. What was that noise? I heard a... I wonder if that got picked up or if that was like just like an auditory hallucination. Like I heard this like gulping sound almost like coming from the left side or something. Did anyone hear that? I can't tell you how much Zed was freaking out when I told him he's too wholesome for this world. Yeah, Zed's a great guy. If you have not gone and checked out his channel, definitely go check it out and give him a subscription. He definitely deserves it. He's about to pass me, which I'm very excited about. He deserves all of the subscribers in the world. Definitely go check out his channel. He does some awesome stuff. Also, Cheverino, thank you so much for joining and bringing some chaos to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Go check out Cheverino's channel as well. Does some chaos locks, which are his own variant of Pokemon Nuzlocking. So definitely go check out his channel as well. You go to a lottery to get a shiny. I did once and got a shiny Shinx. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. I heard nothing? Nah, fair enough. It's probably just me hearing things. By the way, Ectric sent you a DM in Discord so we can discuss tomorrow when you get a chance. I gotta go to sleep. Going to sleep because I gotta go onto campus this morning. Alright. Well, have a great night, Cheverino. Thank you so much for joining. I will check out your DM after the stream for sure. And thanks for the shout out. No problem. Nicholas, thank you so much for plugging both channels. I really do appreciate you being on top of those things. Bugs are alright, bugs are worthless, but it's better than nothing. Fair enough. No, really? I believe you, Lucian. I definitely believe you. I joined a raid on a streamer, they were doing a raffle and I won. That's awesome. That's super cool. Oh yeah, speaking of shinies, a couple nights ago, while hunting for Pokemon for my Pokedex and Pokemon Sword, I was in the Crown Tundra and I found and caught a shiny Metagross. Wow. First of all, shiny Metagross is a really cool looking mon. Second of all, you caught a Metagross? That's impressive in and of itself, let alone a shiny. I would have been so freaked out that entire time because Metagross has such a bad catch rate and it has the ability to kill itself with recoil moves. I would have been freaking out the entire time. I would have contemplated using a Master Ball to guarantee it. I was not expecting to win. Honestly, I'll sometimes join in those, like, you know, giveaway contests and stuff like that. I think I've only ever won once, and I think it was in a spin for a shiny in Coco's stream, and I ended up giving it away to the first person that new person that chatted because I didn't need the shiny. I wanted to give it away to someone else who would appreciate it a bit more than I would. So, but yeah, that's probably the only time I can think of that I've won like one of those like giveaways or something. Get your game on as a mod here. Sometimes I'm just lucky. Fair enough. I'd take it. So on the first Dust Ball, I got really lucky. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, Dust Balls are the best ball in the game to catch mons, other than Master Balls, but still, that is super duper lucky. If you want to play soccer, believe in yourself, achieve your goals. If you don't try, you'll never make it. It's completely fair. At the same time, I'm not exactly in the best shape to be playing soccer. And I probably would want... I don't think I have the drive to play soccer. But I honestly, there's one of my fiance's old coworkers' wife is in this like community like flag football league, and I really want to I'm thinking about joining it because it sounded like an absolute blast and a really good way to get some exercise. Jacob, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the like goal. We are already at 14 likes, which, holy cow, that is so much support. I really do appreciate that. But let's see if we can't get ourselves to 25 before the end of this stream. Thank you so much for joining, Jacob, and I hope you're having a wonderful evening. That was to challenge me. Do you know shiny Pokemon have more difference than just looks? I did not know. Between the two games, I now have 2 shinies, Sword and Shield. I have more in Legends Arceus. I think my last one was a Bronzong from the Highlands. Nice. That's awesome. Hey, what did I miss? We were just chatting. We made a like goal of 25 if you haven't liked it yet. Like the stream yet. It tastes better. Of course. Capitalism, I'm good at capitalism. I'm not. I don't find money nearly as motivating as a good capitalist should. Granted, I don't really want to be a good capitalist, so in the end, you know, I want to make enough money that I'm comfortable, and then anything else I'd like to be able to give towards good causes. So I don't need fancy things. The only fancy things I really want are like stuff to make this channel better, like whether it be a new capture card that like gives better quality, or like a new computer that allows me to, you know, stream quicker with less lag or whatever. If any of those things end up being something that will help me, you know, the streams be better, then I'm willing to put money into that. But other than that, I really don't need much. I just like to, you know, have enough money to be able to order out for dinner, you know, every once in a while. Build a side business and see who can make more money at the end of the month of October. Could do it with a Windows laptop. Yeah, I mean, obviously, in lieu of having money, you know, you make do with whatever you got. And I'm not saying that I need to have those things or anything like that. It's just more of a, you know, if I have the money to do so, I would like to have enough money to be able to, you know, buy the games that I want to play and, you know, buy the equipment that I would need to make these streams as good as possible. But other than that, really don't spend money on much. My fiance and I save a decent amount. Really, the only things that I waste money on are, you know, video games and eating out too often. So, and obviously, you know, you got inflation causing issues, and gas prices are still super duper high and all that stuff. So, you know, it's not like our expenses are low by any stretch of the imagination, but in terms of like discretionary spending, it's not too bad. So, Ectric, how would you like to take the night shift at Wario's Fast Food Factory 2.0 as a job? I'm okay with my current job, to be honest. Personally, I want to make as much money as possible so I can give to others. Hey, that's a honorable reason to want to make money. Azalea, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Sorry I'm a little delayed. Just was ranting about capitalism. Not all that surprising for me, I'd have to say. There's a game I could compete with you for in money. Splatoon 3. It's gonna make a new character and see how well they do as a ragged bounty hunter capitalist. Is this D&D stuff, or interesting? We also cook Curlia, but it's hard to do to them fighting more. Starbound's my favorite PC game on my Steam profile. I'm trying to think what my favorite would probably be. On Steam specifically, I don't know. I really like playing Halo with my college buddies. I recently started playing Risk Global Domination, which is like an online version of the Risk board game, which I've been having a ton of fun with. I'm thinking about possibly streaming it at some point, although I'm not super duper good. Also, the way they do it where even if you have to like pay tokens to be able to play games, and you earn tokens by like winning the games or something. I don't know. I don't know how you earn tokens, and I'm worried that I'm gonna run out of tokens eventually and just never be able to play it again without like spending money. So I've wrecked Starbound with mods though. This is unfortunately not D&D. If you're looking for space D&D though, you'd be looking for Citizen Sleeper. Yeah, you could, or you could do like a Starstruck Odyssey from D20. There's definitely some good space-based ones though. I feel like it'd be fun to do D&D. The problem is like I'm trying to like wrangle the people that I'm trying to do for that D&D campaign I've been talking about, and it's like a bit like herding cats, unfortunately, trying to get everyone to respond and stuff. But hopefully we'll get that off the ground sometime soon, and I'd love to join a group where I'm not the DM, because I would like to learn how to play like as a player a bit as well. Feeling a little sick, but I should be fine. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Azalea. I hope you feel better soon. Overall, I'm great. Well, that's good to hear, at least. But I hope you feel better. Hopefully it's nothing serious and it's just a little bit of a cold or something. Maybe some allergies. Something that you can get over nice and quick. D&D is too intimidating for me to try. It requires IRL friends. Scary. Yeah, that is a bit of the problem. All of my IRL friends are hundreds and hundreds of miles away, and also I don't think any of them are really into D&D. So the only way I could really do it is virtual friends. Granted, some of my IRL friends I can do that virtually with and are willing to try it, but again, I don't think I have any like IRL friends that are experienced with it, with D&D, and would be willing to DM a game, so I kind of have to be the one to like take on DMing, which I'm willing to try, because I've watched enough like D&D shows that I understand the general concept and stuff like that, but at the same time, it is much more stressful going into it as like the person who is like leading the story as opposed to just contributing their part. There's a Discord bot for D&D linked to the official D&D site. Oh, nice. Wasn't a job offer. It's a request to try to play the Five Nights at Wario Series 2.0. I definitely will look into that game and maybe play it for... It's based off of Five Nights at Freddy's, I'm assuming. So it's a little bit more of like a horror type of thing. Maybe I could do it for like a Halloween type stream. Nathaniel, welcome to the stream as well. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. The only issue I have with D&D is scheduling. Yeah, that's definitely a problem for me as well. Just a minor stomach cramp. That was my fault somehow. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but at least it's minor. Hopefully you start feeling better soon. Stomach cramps suck, for sure. I don't have it, but I have heard of that Starbound mod. Maybe when I'm 30, I'll play online D&D. Hey, honestly, it looks like a ton of fun, and I'm super excited for if and when the D&D campaign that I've been talking about on stream for a while now gets off the ground and starts. And I will definitely keep you posted on how it's going if it does we do end up doing it. But right now, just trying to get everyone to respond has been difficult. Get Frackin' Universe. What's your least favorite Pokemon that has meat? I don't know. I really don't dislike many Pokemon. I used to dislike Quagsire, so I could say that, but at the same time, I don't think it actually has meat. I think it's just all blubber. I might maybe get it. I don't think I have much free time to play, but hopefully soon I'll have more free time. Happy for you, Lisa. Yeah. It is definitely rough trying to find time to play all the games that you want to play. Gonna have to make a backup of your universe and characters before installing Frackin' Universe. I hate it when you have to like... I was talking about this in the stream that we rated last night of Dr. Jin's, but I don't like it when you have to like have a specific version of a game in order to be able to play effectively in the way you want to play it. Like, for example, in Mario Odyssey, you have to have like version 1.0 to even be able to like have a chance at doing the quickest methods for speedrunning. And in order to do that, it means you have to like factory reset your Switch or have a new Switch that you never connect to the internet. either way, it's really frustrating that, like, there's those aspects where you have to, like, specifically mess up your game and put it in, like, an older version, or, like, you know, an unmodded or like a different state of the game. You can't just do it in whatever state your game is in. It's frustrating. I actually want to see people bring back the spark to try stuff like ROM hacks and fan games. I actually had 100% fan game. Super Mario 63 a couple of times. That true last stage is always tough. Yeah, I mean, I like doing the fan games. I'm thinking about doing another fan game on stream at some point. Maybe I'll do Radical Red at some point. I'd love to try out some other the Pokemon ROM hack games and stuff. If there are any that you want to see me try, let me know and I can look into them for sure. We don't cook poison types though. That's probably smart. See if I can spend next year playing it, Lucy, and sincerely, I'll take your word for it. Fidgets, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you're having a wonderful night, and glad to see you. How have you been? I heard Mario 63, that's an absolute gem of a fan game. I've heard very good things about Mario 63 as well. I should try it out sometime. I did really enjoy Mario 64. I should also go... I feel like at some point I should go back to games that I've beaten and try them again and see how I like them in, like, post-game or something like that. Why not try TSRPR? The Second Reality Project Reloaded. I've never heard of that one. That is a Pokemon ROM hack, I'm assuming? I'll have to look into it. Let me actually write that as a note to myself. The Second Reality Project Reloaded. There we go. Perfect. Just be aware that Fractal Universe is complicated. If there's a game, I'd recommend everyone here play. It's Fantasy Life 3DS. I've never heard of that one either. Super Mario World ROM hack by FPI. Oh, interesting. I wasn't even thinking of non-Pokemon ROM hacks. I'm doing well, about to head off to bed. Well, have a great night, Fidgets. I really appreciate you being here and hanging out right before bed. It is pretty late. We're probably not going to go for too much longer. I think maybe we'll go until 1 o'clock my time, and then we'll call it a stream, because I do need to be on the road by 9 tomorrow morning, so got to get up at a reasonable hour. I can't, you know, sleep in and then just start work late, and work late. I have to actually, you know, be ready to go on the road and stuff. We don't cook steel nor rock type either. It tastes weird. Don't worry, I'll spend 3 years understanding one crafting recipe. Yeah, I'm the exact same way. That takes me forever to... Specifically cooking. I'm really bad at in video games, where, like, if there's, like, a cooking mechanic where there's different recipes, I do not do those well. I basically try and find the... I just, like, cook things haphazardly and randomly and just end up, you know, getting the worst items out of them, but that's just me. It's the Pokemon before I decide to put them in the factory and cook them. Jeez. Or you could try your hand at FLACR. Highlight that candies were last week. Oh, okay. Another Five Nights at Freddy's remake or remix. Could be fun. Fantasy Life, in my opinion, is a very underrated game. Genuinely discovered it by random and have loved it ever since. Alright, I will write that down. Actually, I wonder if this command works. Let me look real quick, because I do actually have a forum where you can suggest games to me. Let me look at my chat bot real quick. Commands. Custom commands. It should be suggest a game. Hopefully it works. Why do my custom commands never work? Huh. Well. Did I write it in the forum a few months ago? Oh, you did write it. Oh, okay. I must have missed that one then. I'll have to go through those again. But I guess I can just copy the response. But yeah, if anyone wants to suggest a game to me, go use that form that I just pasted, and you can suggest a game to me, and I will get notified of it and be able to check through the results and stuff like that. I don't have Discord or Twitch. YouTube chat will have to do most of the time. That's all right. The trailer launch had barely 100,000 views. Dang. For a bigger game, that is kind of low. Yeah, I don't know why my commands just don't work. I have all of these commands that I want to use, and maybe I should just get Streamlabs bot. Maybe it works better. Necopara is also a very family-friendly game to play live. Ectric. Oh, okay, you're joking. Okay. I was gonna say, okay, I'll look into it. Sure. I probably would have figured out it wasn't family-friendly if before I played it on stream, but you know. So my headphones are about to die, so I'll be deaf as I charge them. Definitely get Streamlabs. I don't wanna. But at the same time, I should, because my bot sucks. Anyway, starting from now, I cannot hear you, Ectric. That's okay. You're good at Lucy, and I appreciate you being here no matter what. How many eggs we got? Also, more off our entire. There we go. Just learn how to read lips. I'll make sure to enunciate so you can read my lips. No. He don't take no commands from nobody. I'm back at a chocolate bar? Nice. That's awesome. I'm not a big fan of chocolate, but I do realize that most people are, and that's exciting for those people. Unfortunately, I do not feel the same way. Why did that sip just taste like mustard? That was weird. Am I going crazy? Earlier I had like this weird sound that I heard that no one else heard, and now I'm tasting mustard Snapple. What is going on? You're hunting Ectric? That's awesome! Gotta show some love to my mascot, so I appreciate that. We're gonna be hunting him an Ectric somewhat soon, hopefully. I'm actually hoping to beat the hardcore Nuzlocke aspect of Emeralds tomorrow, if all goes well. My 10th grade psychology teacher, Mr. Luttrell, can read lips. He's such a cool, kind, and considerate man. That's awesome. I wish I was able to read lips. I'm really bad at it. Welcome back, Enzo. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, I'm hoping that the the shiny hunt will start after tomorrow's stream, because we just defeated, for those of you who are not aware, I'm talking about the Ultimate Hardcore Shiny Manectric Hunt, in which I play through every Pokemon game as a hardcore Nuzlocke until I get to the point where I can catch a Manectric, in which case it turns into a Shiny Manectric Hunt in that game. We're playing Emerald right now, and in order to get a Manectric, we have to get past the 5th gym, which is our dad, and then sail east of Mauville. And right now, we just defeated the 4th gym, and we just have to get to the 5th gym, and we're all set to take on our dad. Obviously, I still need to grind my team a little bit, but it is looking like assuming that we don't get absolutely bodied by our dad, and lose all of our mons, including the ones in the box, we should be able to beat this hardcore Nuzlocke of the first game without having to reset the runs. Ectric, you have to meet him one day. You guys would be amazing friends. Your psychology teacher? I'd be happy to. Electric type tastes savvy. Has a spice to it to kick. Well, I do like some spicy food sometimes. Very big fan of chicken wings, which is a problem because they are not exactly healthy for you, and I am trying to lose weight for my wedding. So, I've been trying to be really diligent about not, overeating, and also trying to exercise a lot more than I have in the past, because I'm trying to slim down. Water types taste sweet. I feel like they taste like nothing. Going to bed, but dropping a like. I'll be gone before you see this. So close to 700 subs. Keep it up. Have a great night. Thank you so much, John. Appreciate you being here. Lovely having you. Even for a second, I appreciate the support you've shown for so long, and hope to see you around again sometime soon. Got to go back to my high school and say hi to him. Yeah, definitely. I loved going back to the high school and saying hi to teachers and stuff like that. I always loved saying hi to my band director in high school, because she was absolutely awesome. Honestly, I consider her a friend. She was that influential to me, and she was just awesome. And still love going back every once in a while and saying hello and catching up and such. I think you'd probably start showing me off to all the students. That's awesome. Oh crap, this one has caramel in it. Yuck. Not a fan of caramel? I'm not a huge fan of caramel, but I don't necessarily mind it. I'm not a sweets person in general, so I really could take it or leave it. Mostly leave it. But I'm sorry it's not to your liking. Fire types are very hot. Loads of spice. Yummy. My father is insanely good at eating spicy foods. Like, his spice tolerance is off the charts. Like, I've gotten whiffs of the hot sauce he adds to his food and started crying. It is so spicy. Like, I feel like I burned nose hairs trying to smell it. He makes his own hot sauce, first of all. He will take ghost peppers, cayenne, chili peppers, and I think habaneros, and he'll grind them up, seeds and all. Seeds are where you get most of the spice from. Grind them up, seeds and all. He'll add in some jalapenos for flavor, like not for the spice, for the flavor. And then he'll just dab it on by the spoonful onto his onto whatever food he's eating, and literally sweat starts pouring down from him as he's eating this food, but he can handle it, and he if it's not spicy enough, he's like, I didn't like it. It wasn't that spicy. It's crazy though. Are you discussing the scrambled eggs of Pokemon? No, this is boiling Pokemon, Lucian. There's apparently a difference. I don't know what it is with my chat and talking about eating Pokemon in some way, shape, or form. Teachers are so awesome. Don't know why people are so mean to them. Because a lot of time people don't appreciate, what teachers do for them. They only see it as they're being forced into something somewhere they don't want to necessarily be. And teachers are going to take the brunt of that. Teachers are the one that are forcing them to do a bunch of stuff that they don't want to do. Learning is strenuous at times, and that kind of cognitive load can be frustrating for a lot of people, and you take it out on the person who's inflicting it upon you, even if they have your best interest at heart. It's like if someone were to if someone were to give you some medicine that tastes absolutely disgusting and force you to take it every day, you'd start to really kind of resent them for forcing you to eat this thing that tastes absolutely disgusting, but at the same time they're doing something that's good for you, and at the time you might not necessarily realize that it's good for you and that they have your best interest at heart, but looking back you can see that kind of thing. Hard-boiled Pokemon eggs? I love hard-boiled eggs. They're so good. I made some today, along with some gravy to put on some pasta. Made some meatballs and sausage, thrown in some tomato sauce. Smells very good. That's gonna be my lunches for the week. And then I got some sandwiches for dinner with some cold cuts, got some ham, got some salami, some pepperoni, some pastrami, and then some cheese. And then you throw on some lettuce, onion, black olives, and a little bit of olive oil in it. And you toast it before you throw on the vegetables and the olive oil and the black olives. Delicious. Definitely highly recommend. That's a sad way of living. Yeah, I mean, it sucks, but, you know, wisdom is for people, for people with more experience. Youth is wasted on the young. You know, the whole, you know, trope of, you know, by the time you're old enough to have wisdom, you're not spry enough to take advantage of it. Pure vegan for grass types. I think we have an actual method of competing over who can get the most currency with Starbound. Alright. Releasing all these Pokemons. Can I get some predictions in the chat whether we think we're going to be getting this before or after 800 encounters? Actually, let's make a poll out of it real quick. Why not? How do I make a poll? There we go. Create a poll. Do that real quick. Do I get a shiny before 800 eggs? Yes or no, or it's gonna be exact. Alright, letting me know. Polytoad, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Thank you for being here. We are just hunting still. We are getting close to 800 eggs and still nothing. 874, Azalea? That's fair. I'm thinking 892 personally. Blind types have no distinctive taste, but still good. Gotcha. Must focus on my personal income first. Understandable. Completely understandable. Or is even a species included with Fracking Universe that actually makes trading more in your favor? Oh, nice. Yasmin and the Aliens, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I don't think you've ever been in the chat before, so welcome, welcome. Hope you will have a wonderful time here. We do Pokemon streams, do some shiny hunting, also do other Nintendo content like Zelda, Mario. I'm learning how to speedrun Wii Sports. Actually, yesterday in my stream, I got a new PR of 11:28. It was a pretty good run. You should go check it out sometime. Normal types are super bland. Pretty much. Name it Flameburb at name it Flareburb if at 8:05. Okay, I can do that. She-Wolf, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. I'm doing well. How are you? How goes the crocheting and such? Miltank steak is really good. Unfortunately, I feel like that would actually canonically be true. You got this? Thank you, Azalea. I appreciate that. Hopefully, we'll see if we get it before 800. Currently, it looks like Yes is in the lead. Couple of you think, yeah, a couple of you think it's going to be exactly 100, which would be kind of cool. I'm good. Got $50 today for a crocheted cow. Oh, nice. Congratulations. Super excited for you to be making some money out of this. wouldn't mind chatting about them, but my meeting today has my two brain cells drained. Yeah, I definitely get that. When you got a lot of stuff going on during the day, it's kind of hard to like focus on things during the night. I definitely have that happen a bunch. As you could probably tell from how brain dead I am in all of these streams. To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. I mean, yeah. I mean, I definitely can understand that. Especially because, like, first time you make money out of anything, it's kind of, like, exciting and stuff like that, but also a little bit, like, nerve-wracking. And I feel, especially if you're making money doing something, like, that you consider a hobby, not, like, a job, it's definitely, like, a weird thing. Like, it almost feels like you're stealing. At least that's my experience with it. Like, the couple times I've gotten donations on the channel, I've been like, you don't need to do that. I almost want to say, you don't need to pay me. I'm doing this for free. It's fine. You don't need to. But at the same time, I'm super grateful and stuff like that. So I definitely get that feeling. Well, I have a lot of surprisingly in-depth characters. Nice. Give me my frickin' shiny. I started doing this research business myself, and it's kind of scary. Yeah, doing those types of endeavors can always be scary. Ghosts, they don't have any meat nor any consumable parts. Worthless. Makes sense to me. Alright, you got 5 more eggs, or 4 more eggs, those of you who thought it was going to be before 800. For those of you who think it's going to be exactly 800, you got 5, and then everyone else, whoops, everyone else, you just have to wait 5 out, and you're going to be correct. You can make YouTube videos discussing them, Lucian. Could be fun. I still have to make a bear, Charlie Brown, Snowman, 2 scarfs, maybe a Snoopy, a unicorn, and a Pluto from Mickey Mouse. Wow. You got a laundry list of them. That's awesome, though. I wish you luck. And Azalea, thank you so much for lurking. Appreciate you. Not looking forward to April with taxes. Heard submitting them as a sole proprietor is overly complex. Yeah, I'm... If I were to ever do YouTube as a full-time job, that would be something that I would absolutely dread. I'd need to hire someone to figure them out because, like, I barely understand it when it's just like the normal filing of, you know, plug in your W-2 numbers and then you're pretty much good to go. I feel like trying to figure out how to file when I've got like all these different forms that I need to do because I'd technically be running my own business would be super duper stressful, and it'd be worth the money to like not worry about it as much. In the U.S. specifically. Yeah, that's another thing. The U.S. doesn't do what the rest of the country, what the rest of like the, you know, Western world does, in that they, I don't know if the entire Western world does this, but there are countries where they just kind of tell you what you owe or what they owe you, and then you just have to like confirm it rather than having to pay money to use some sort of service to like file your taxes and then they tell you if you're right or not. It's a stupid system designed solely so that people can make money. I had to tell my mom I can't accept orders after November. Oh, that's a shame. But I mean, hey, it means business is booming, so it's a good problem to have, I would say. My main goal is to find a legendary Pokemon and then eat it. Jeez. Keep doing orders and just save up $200+ for an accountant to do your taxes easy. We've got this tax season, hopefully. Yeah. Luckily for me, for the most part, my taxes are still going to be super easy, so. Most of my income comes from a 9-to-5 job that does a lot of the lifting of tax filing for me. I'm not stopping forever just so I can get my personal stuff done too. Makes sense. Oh boy. Ringo, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're having a wonderful night, and glad to see you here. We are just trying to hunt for a Talonflame. We're very close to 800 eggs and still no shinies. Well over odds, but that's okay. We're having fun regardless. We currently have a poll going, seeing if anyone thinks that I'm going to get this before, at, or above 800 eggs. Thus far, it is looking like above is going to be the winner. But we'll see. Got a 1 in 512 chance every single time, so anyone could be the one. My Wi-Fi was crap today. I'm sorry to hear that. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when technology just doesn't work for no reason. So frustrating. Yeah, I had big plans for Christmas, but my mom just piled a lot of orders on me. Wow. Yeah, well, hey. Got to make sure you have enough time for the project you want to get done. Alright, for those of you who think it's going to be before, this is the last chance. Unfortunately, no. Now we can only get exact. When I do my taxes, I'm gonna be studying how the accountant does them for me, so I can copy their methods for the rest of my adult life. Smart. Very smart. Well, looks like those of you who said no were correct. Unfortunately, that was only 22% of you, but thank you for voting. I hope you had fun. JK, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're doing well. We are now officially at 800 eggs. We're still waiting for our shiny bird. I think we'll go 5 more eggs, and then we'll call it. Because it is almost 1 in the morning for me. Oh, I should probably shower, too. Ugh. I'm gonna be up late. Which means I'm gonna have, like, no sleep tomorrow. Oh, well. Maybe after I go do the volunteer event, I'll come back and take a quick nap before working the rest of the day. Sorry, just thinking about the remainder of my day, or what I gotta get done tomorrow. Thinking out loud. I'm thinking out loud. Baby, we found love right where we are. Alrighty, let's see. It's almost 1 in the morning for me. I was questioning if I should log off watching, but I'm too addicted. Honestly, that is some of the kindest things I've ever heard, Nicholas. I really do appreciate that. I'm always kind of concerned that I'm not interested in enough when I'm streaming, and when I'm content creating in general. Like, I feel like I could do more to provide more entertainment in these streams, but hearing that you're enjoying these streams and you find them that entertaining really does mean the world to me. It means that I'm at least doing something right. But I appreciate y'all being here. Oh boy. But yeah, I think the thing that kind of like, well, I've talked about this when I've given advice on how to, you know, do content creation on YouTube and stuff like that. If people think you aren't entertaining being yourself, that they can suck butt. Thank you, Nicholas. But yeah, I've been talking about this when I talk about like suggestions for content creation. But really, the goal is if you watch back through a stream, a video, whatever content you create, and you find yourself, you know, wanting to watch it and wanting to see what happens next, even with knowing it, then that means you're doing something right because you're entertaining yourself. On the other hand, if you find yourself like wanting to click off, it probably means that you need to be, you know, making things more interesting. Granted, if you already know what's going to happen, that could be part of it. So give yourself a little bit of a break, but at the same time, you know, keep in mind that you know what you like and what you find interesting in a video, what makes you continue wanting to watch a stream or a video, and I think that's really good feedback to take into account. And so, when I was watching back one of the shorts that I posted somewhat recently, where it was like the Too Hard, where I like deadpanned a joke in Zelda, I was like, man, I really enjoy that kind of humor in streams and videos and shorts, whatever it is. I really enjoy like the deadpan joke where it's like, you know, you do something stupid and you just say, you know, you're just like, huh, or something like that. Like, I find that very funny, very entertaining to me, and I feel like I should do that more, because like trying to figure out trying to do stuff that like you find entertaining, you gotta constantly be figuring out how to do that. At the same time, I don't want it to be, you know, deadpan joke after deadpan joke. So I don't want to, you know, I want to sprinkle them in, just a nice, you know, garnish to my content. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I gotta definitely I definitely want to try and add that more. So true, Ectric. I couldn't stand watching my old videos. Too boring. Honestly, if boring is the worst thing you can say about your old content, then that's a good place to be starting. You can work on boring. I mean, you can work on pretty much anything, but I think that at least means that you've got like the basics down, and you can work on just making yourself you know, making it punchier, making it funnier and stuff like that. Oh, FIFA or nothing. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Unfortunately, we are actually just about to finish off, but I really do appreciate you coming in here. I hope you're having a wonderful evening, and I hope to see you around again sometime soon. Once we head off, we're going to be raiding afterwards, so don't go anywhere, but glad to see you, and I am doing well, my friend. I am doing well. We still haven't gotten this frickin' shiny after 805 eggs, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. We're going to raid someone, though, and pass on the love that all of you have shown me. Thank you so much for 21 likes, everyone. I really do appreciate that. And FIFA or nothing, if you haven't, I don't think you've been here before, so I do mostly Pokemon streaming. I also do other Nintendo content. I've done a bunch of shiny hunting recently. I do Nuzlocke. I also do some Zelda stuff, some Mario stuff. I'm learning how to speedrun Wii Sports, so I do a bunch of different content on here. If any of that sounds interesting, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already. Helps out the channel. You'll catch every single stream of every series that we do as they come out, and you'll have a wonderful time. But thank you so much for joining me tonight. Let's go see who we can rate. Pass on that love. I love you, Shorts Ectric. Saw the one you recently uploaded, and Alomomola learned Fire Punch makes perfect sense. Yeah, it makes no sense to me, but at the same time, it does make sense in that it's because I was using a randomizer, so technically the TMs are randomized, so whatever TM was originally there, that's what Alomomola could learn, and then it was, you know, just made it so it could learn Fire Punch, but it's still weird. It's like, hey guys, it's Nicholas, I hope you're doing well, instead of, should have been like, homies, what's shaking up my fams, it's ya boy. Hey, whatever works. Obviously, you just gotta keep improving, keep, you know, changing things up, keep trying to figure out what works best, what you find entertaining, and then you'll find your audience based on that. Because then, if they find something entertaining that you find entertaining, that means they vibe with your personality more. So, I think that works well. Alright, so let's see. We got Vibe Checkup. Kaizo Ironmon Fire Red Leaf Green. Let me mute the desktop real quick so I can see. Who are they? Let's see. I've never heard of this person before. 2.2k. I think we can raid him. Sounds good. We're gonna raid Vibe Checkup. Real quick. They are doing a Kaizo Ironman challenge, which is a very, very difficult Nuzlocke. So let's go check him out. Give him the love. Give him some luck as well, because I think he will need it for this run, because it looks like he is at 790 resets, which is rough. But yeah, we're going to do a hashtag Ectric raid as always. Thank you so much for joining me. You're my biggest brain, the biggest brain streamer I know, Ectric. Appreciate the streams you do for us a lot. Thank you. And thank you so much for that, Nicholas. I really do appreciate that. I hope you will continue enjoying them. And thank you so much for subscribing for nothing. I really do appreciate that. Let's go pass on the love to Vibe Checkup. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, and I hope to see you around again sometime soon. But until the next one, I will see you over in Vibe Checkup's chat with a hashtag Ectric raid. Have a great night. Bye.